Now, if you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed this pattern already. Rappers keep dating the same women, same faces, same couples, same relationships popping up over and over again. And it's not random. This pattern shows up everywhere in hip-hop. Even Drake and Future allegedly fell out at one point over dealing with the same woman. Let that sink in. That alone tells you how small this world really is. And here's the part nobody really breaks down. The dating pool in hip-hop is tiny, way smaller than people think. Once you start paying attention, you realize rappers aren't dating from the whole world. They're dating from the same circles over and over again. Same faces, same rooms, same rotation, just behind different doors. Now let's talk about some of the most recognizable faces in that rotation. If you've been anywhere near hip-hop culture, or even hip-hop adjacent, you probably recognize at least one of the women on screen right now. Let's start with Selena Powell, the self-proclaimed industry thought. And yes, that's her term, not mine. Selena built an entire career off exposing rappers, flipping private moments into clout, and turning controversy into currency.
Okay.
That's her lane, that's her brand, and she owns it. Then you have Ruby Rose. Ruby's breakout moment came from dating Playboy Carti. She leveraged that visibility perfectly, got connected to the right people, and before you knew it, she popped up in the Bad and Boujee video. Rest in peace to Takeoff. From there, Ruby became a permanent face in the industry. She dated multiple rappers, built a massive Instagram following, dropped music, launched an OnlyFans, and turned attention into income.
Oh my God! Wow!
What makes Ruby different is that she understood the environment early. She didn't just get caught up in the game, she learned the rules and profited from them. You've got to respect that. Then there's India Love. Contrary to what a lot of people think, India didn't just pop up off Instagram. She first blew up on Tumblr during the aesthetic edit IT girl era, before IG even became the main platform. By the time Instagram took over, she already had momentum. She later gained more attention through reality TV and early influencer culture, sliding perfectly into that OG IG model lane. Her first major mainstream moment came from her relationship with the game. She was 18, he was 35. Yeah, let that sit for a second. And from that point on, she's been connected to the same industry circles ever since. Last, but definitely not least, Brittany Renner. She's been around for years, mostly known for dealing with athletes, but she's had ties to the rap world as well. She dated Lil Uzi Vert early on and was even married to Kevin Gates, briefly. All of these women represent the faces people think of when they talk about industry women. But here's the thing, this whole system didn't start with them. Before Instagram models, before industry girl became a term, it started with one woman from the blog era, Cat Stacks. For anyone who was tuned in back then, you already know. Cat Stacks was the first real rap groupie the internet ever saw in full HD. She was loud, unfiltered, shameless, and unapologetic. Her entire brand was exposing rappers. She showed the world that rappers don't deal with everyone. They deal with a very specific group of women. Kat wasn't just around artists. She was inside the rooms nobody saw, and because she didn't care about protecting relationships or images, she said everything out loud. In many ways, Kat Stacks became the blueprint for the modern industry girl, and even though her motives weren't pure, the truth she exposed still stands today. Rappers recycle the same women. Why? One word, access. Rappers aren't choosing from the world. Their environment is choosing for them. They date who's actually available in their reality, not the millions of people watching from the outside. Think about it. Studios, backstages, private events, late night sessions, after parties. That huge dating pool people imagine shrinks fast. Most artists spend their lives moving city to city, sleeping at odd hours, surrounded by the same teams, the same promoters, the same security. They meet a lot of people, but they don't form real connections. Their schedules don't allow it. Their fame doesn't allow it. Their security doesn't allow it. So naturally, they end up with people who already understand the lifestyle. And once you understand that, the whole pattern starts making sense, because this ecosystem runs on a recommendation loop. Artists may not be best friends, but they all move in the same circles. same shows, same studios, same clubs. So when a woman is seen around one rapper, her name travels. She been around. She's solid. She knows how to move. That's how it works. It's not organized. It's not planned. It's just proximity. Once you're in that world, you're not just connect. Higher network. To them, she's not necessarily the best option or the baddest option. She's the familiar option, and familiarity feels safe. Reason being, these women understand the chaos, the late nights, the pressure, the instability. Rappers don't have time to explain their lives to someone new, and honestly, that applies to everyone. When life is unpredictable, the brain gravitates toward what feels familiar. Psychologists call it familiarity bias. Even if it's not the best option, it's the easiest one, and hip-hop has always been unpredictable. One bad headline can ruin momentum. One mistake can tank a rollout. So when everything feels chaotic, familiarity feels safe. This isn't new. The only difference now is social media. The circle didn't get smaller. The visibility just got louder. So the real question isn't, why do rappers date the same women? The real question is it a dating problem? Or just the reality of a lifestyle where proximity decides everything? Let me know what you think. If you made it this far, drop a like. Clearly, this conversation resonated. Comment below and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.